There's something very funny about the fact that on the same night that Trump and Hegseth were booed for 2 minutes straight at a Washington Commanders game, Senate Democrats surrendered. Senate Democrats ended the shutdown without any real concessions from Republicans. It was an act of cowardice, maybe. And although I understand the logic of it being that there was likely no world in which Republicans did offer any kind of concession, and that the pain was getting really deep for ordinary people, and that Democrats extracted all the pain they probably could on Republicans as possible. There was just this election, after all. I understand the logic, right? And yet, I think what those Democrats who agreed to this deal miss is the vibe. The vibe of the past week since the elections was that Democrats were on the upswing. And that even if, realistically speaking, Republicans were not going to concede on healthcare subsidies, there was still value in dragging this out a bit longer, really forcing the president and his party to own the kinds of pain that they are inflicting on the broad public. By striking this deal now, I think Democrats, Senate Democrats, mess with the vibe. I was about to say they scared the hose, but I'm not sure that's appropriate. They mess with the vibe. And in messing with the vibe, I think they discouraged a lot of people who were excited about taking the fight to Republicans. Honestly, you cut this deal next week, right? Then I don't think people are as upset, especially if you kind of prep the ground for it. The timing of it, I think, was a needlessly self-inflicted political wound. Do I think it's going to affect elections next year? Not at all, right? The only people who know about this in any detail are junkies and sickos like ourselves. And so I don't think this is going to matter all that much. But it does suggest something troubling about the attitude of many Senate Democrats, and that is they sort of see the world we're operating in as normal politics, which demands a mostly normal political response, and that is simply wrong, right? That is not the case. And if that's the attitude they have, it does not bode well for how they may behave should they win power again in Washington.